Hello everyone. So in this year budget, the Finance Minister has brought clarity on crypto taxations and taxation on NFTs. So in this video, I will tell you exactly what are the provisions and quoting the relevant section number through which the tax on crypto and NFT has been brought. The first question that comes to the mind is, can government tax crypto and NFT? Yes, Indian government has power to tax any person living in the jurisdiction of India. So if you are resident in India, then yes, government can charge you income tax. Second, government says this as virtual digital assets and not exactly as crypto and NFT. Okay. So we will see what is exactly mean by virtual digital asset. This has been defined in section 247A. This has been defined in section 247A. Here, virtual digital assets means any information or code or number or token. Right? So it's a very inclusive definition. Not being an Indian currency or foreign currency. Now, most of the traders say that crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, these all are currency, tokens, currency. Please understand, currency is something which is issued by central banks like RBI. So these assets are not issued by RBI. So Bitcoin and all this token will come under virtual digital assets. Generated through cryptographic means or otherwise. It's a very inclusive definition, providing a digital representation of value exchange with or without consideration, with the promise or representation of having inherent value or function or as a store of value or a unit of account, including its use in financial transaction or investment, but not limited to investment scheme, and can be transferred, stored or traded electronically. Then second, VDA means a non-fungible token or any other token of similar nature by whatever name called. Because it's a digital world, things are changing very fast, rapidly. So they have included by whatever name called, and also they have quoted any other digital asset that government may by notification bring in the future. So this is the meaning of VDA, virtual digital assets, which includes both cryptocurrency and NFTs. Now the second thing is the tax rate. This is given in section 115 BBH. The amount of income tax calculated on the income from transfer of such VDA will be at the rate of 30%. So straight, there is no slab rate or anything, it's a straight 30%. So whatever is your income, you have to pay 30% tax on that. There is no slab rate, no exemption, nothing. So the next question that comes to mind is there any deduction I can claim? Yes. In section 115 BBH, subsection 2, there is a deduction allowed. But just one deduction. See, no deduction in respect of any expenditure. So no deduction is set out except that is other than cost of acquisition. So let's say if you have acquired Bitcoin for rupees 1 lakh and now you are selling for rupees 1,10,000. So you have to pay tax on just rupees 10,000. That is selling price minus cost price. So cost price we say is a cost of acquisition, but no other expenditure. You cannot say that you spend on laptop or some salary or electricity, you make some expenditure and claim any deduction. No other expenditure is allowed. So just one expenditure is allowed, that is cost of acquisition or buying price. No other thing is allowed. Further, no set-off of loss is allowed against any other income. What does that mean? Let's say because of trading in crypto, you made a loss of rupees 2 lakhs and you have a salary of rupees 6 lakhs. So what you want is a set-off. Okay, I have a salary income of 6 lakhs. I have a loss of 2 lakh in crypto business. So let me set off. This set off is not allowed. You cannot say your total income or net salary will be 6 lakhs minus 2 lakhs. No. No set off is allowed against any other income. But it is allowed against each other income. What does that mean? It means, let's say you did one transaction, in that there was a gain rupees 10,000. You purchased Bitcoin for 1 lakh and sold for 1 lakh 10,000. So profit of 10,000. In another transaction, you bought another Ethereum for 1 lakh 10,000 and sold it for 1 lakh 2,000. So now in the second transaction there is a loss of 8,000, but it's of same crypto business, so you can set off this. That means you have to pay tax on just rupees 2,000. 10,000 is the gain from selling Bitcoin, 8,000 is the loss from selling Ethereum. So just on net you have to pay tax of 30%. So here we learned no deduction is allowed except cost of acquisition. No set-off is allowed against any other income. Your salary, PGBP, bank interest, house property, no set-off is allowed. Further, you cannot take this loss to the succeeding years. So let's say in this financial year, because the crypto is crashing, you have a huge loss. So you cannot carry forward this loss to the next year and adjust this loss. So if it is a loss for this financial year, then it's a loss and you cannot carry forward. Next year, if you make a profit, then you have to pay tax on that total profit. You cannot set off. So these are the major problem with this deduction sections. And this is not the end. So they have brought one more section on crypto and NFT, and that is TDS. Yes. So what they say is any person responsible for paying to a resident any sum by way of consideration for transfer of a VDA shall at the time of credit of such sum to the account of resident or at the time of payment of such sum by any mode whichever is earlier deduct an amount equal to 1% of such sum. So if you are selling crypto to some person, then you have to deduct 1% TDS and pay it to the government, and the balance amount you have to pay to that person. So they have brought this TDS section under 194S. So if the seller is going to sell this, then he has to deduct 1% TDS. So if you are buying from someone, deduct 1% and pay the balance amount only. However, no TDS will be applied if the consideration is below 50,000. So they have provided a basic threshold. If you are doing less than 50,000, okay, that's okay, no TDS. And this is applicable for the financial year. So during the year, do not let's say sell more than 50,000, then there will be no TDS provisions. I hope we brought clarity on the taxation of crypto and NFTs. Keep watching and subscribe to our channel. Next week, we will show you how still you can do the tax planning on crypto and NFT. So subscribe our channel and keep watching. Thank you.